Good morning. Nobody cares. I had already started doing a video and then my son called me, so now I'm behind on that. Um, it is actually Tuesday, not Monday. Monday was a really rough day. I did not get a lot of sleep. I woke up in pain pretty frequently, only related to the fact that I have a uterus, so that's great. Yesterday I had to be in the office at like 6:30 in the morning. Normally I'm not in until 8 because we had a bunch of new people in there, and I needed to be there to do setup and do support and all fun stuff. So this week and next week I have to be in office all 5 days, with the exception of next Wednesday that I took off previously because it's my birthday. But so far, let's see, my weigh-in for the week came in a pound up from my weigh-in last week, or my weigh out last week. But it was also opening weekend of Sherwood. I definitely ate a bunch of stuff I shouldn't have eaten. And I will do better this weekend, I promise. But that being said, actually I might not. But either way, no real side effects this week so far. Kind of hard to say though, because yesterday, like I said, I was in pretty excruciating pain. I skipped going to the gym, which I normally do on Mondays. That's usually like my big day at the gym. There was absolutely no way I was going to be able to even do anything. Even if I was going to just try to do like arm stuff instead of dealing with core and legs, I still got to do my cardio, and I didn't have it in me. I was in so much pain. I really hate having a uterus. There's no point to it. I'm fixed. I don't need that particular organ. It needs to leave my body. But getting a hysterectomy is not usually an option unless you have, actual medical issues with it. Like, I don't know. I gotta find a way, because I hate this. Anyhow, but today's a little bit better. I came home yesterday. I took a bath. I walked in the living room and said, I'm going to bed. So I was in bed by 7 p.m. yesterday and probably asleep by 8. And I slept most of the night. I woke up very infrequently, which for me is saying a lot. The night before that, I was sleeping at maybe 45-minute intervals and waking up and being in pain, and even taking my pain meds doesn't really help. So, hooray. But anyway, so it is Tuesday. Gonna head into work. Gonna come home. It's my husband's birthday, so gonna come home. My child has been out of school for 2 days because they are having electrical problems that are having to be fixed. Thankfully, we already had, because of my work schedule, because of me having to be in so early yesterday, we already had childcare cover yesterday. But my husband rearranged his days off this week. Well, his day off that he'd requested, shifted it over today so that someone would be home for our tiny human. So that took some stress off of me. I didn't have to figure anything out there. I didn't have to ask for favors. Friday, I have to take my son to my dad. Sorry, I just saw something that was wrong on my shed. But yeah, so I actually took my vitamins today. Yay. I'm not good at doing that. I've been doing it for 2 months. 2 months in a row. Trying to take my vitamins every morning, and I still forget. I'll be real good for a week, and then one thing will throw me off, and then it's gone. I can't do it yet. And then I'll be like, oh crap, forgot to take my gummies. Gotta take my gummies. Come home, forget to take the gummies. The next day, forget to take the gummies. Forget to take the gummies for 3 days in a row. So, yay, not being able to form habits. It's so annoying. Yeah, there's not a lot going on, not a lot to update. I did get the gym 3 times last week. So far, I've been hitting it 3 times. This week and next week are going to be tough just with my work schedule and, birthday today, my birthday next week, fair on the weekends. So yeah, it's going to be a little tough, but I'm going to do my best to get at least 2 days in each week. At least the benefit is I do a lot of walking and moving on the weekends, so there's that. But this weekend coming up, it's supposed to be pretty gross. It's gonna be storming, so I don't expect a lot. I expect to be wet. That's about it. But we're using an inflatable tent out at fair this season. So this weekend will, I guess, really be a good test as to how well that holds up. Yeah, that's what I got. So we have that, and then we have a pet jumping spider living in our tent at fair. I made him a little house out of a birdhouse that I was going to put up on a tree. So it's cute. But aside from that, I'm just tired. I'm very tired. I need a vacation. I need like a month-long vacation where someone else takes care of everything and I just get pampered. That would be fantastic. And I need to get paid for it. I need to still keep getting paid. So that being said, yeah, I'm off to work. I got nothing else. So bye.